Okay, everybody, back for more Hero's Journey. Thanks for joining us tonight. We are in one of my favorite zones, Akiva Ruins. This is part of Luckland. We have our own instance, and I want to tell you guys something really important. I want to tell you what makes this great and why you should play this game. Why why is the question. Why you should play on this emulator instead of the Darkpaw TLP, also known as the prison server, coming up in 2025. And the reason why is really simple. Number one thing you're going to notice when you get here is it has these personalized dungeons. This looks like a raid DZ dynamic zone that you'll see on your TLPs, but you can get this for every zone. So you can bring your group, you can bring yourself, your one buddy or whatever as maximum six players, and you can play here. And you don't have to worry about chrono farmers. You don't have to worry about griefers. You don't have to worry about your spawn being taken and all that kind of stuff. You just come in here, you pick a non-respawning zone, and all the bosses are up. It plays just like that. It's everything you want, and you can close this. You can log out. You keep the zone running. You log out, camp out, come back the next day or whatever, and pick up where you left off. This is one thing that the Darkpaw servers desperately need, but they will never give it to you. And I'm going to tell you why they'll never give it to you. Just hang on a moment, and I'm going to explain why they will never do this. And it's not because they can't do it, because it's actually quite simple and easy to do. But the reason why they will not do this is because their business model is all built around slowing you down, making you do the same thing, hoping for a different result, and getting nothing and liking it. And that's what it is. But this server did something really different that kept people on there, and it's not what you think. What they did is they made everything easier and fun so that you would make more alts and play and all that. It's not like Darkpaw saying, well, we're going to give you an experience bonus on your alts and all that. Little, they just give you peanuts for nothing, basically. And they make you sit on the hamster wheel forever and ever, all the live long day until you go bloody in the eyes. So this server, these guys, they gave you more and more and more, and so you're going to be coming back for more and more. Think about it, just like remember the old days of AT&T where you're using a rotary phone and they were like, this is as good as it's going to get. That's all you're going to get. You got to play at that rotary phone. And then the push button phone that came out. And then one day they deregulated that whole thing and they allowed everybody to come into the marketplace. They let the competition come in there. And then pretty soon you had cell phones, flip phones, and then you had smartphones and all that. And look at how much things are better. If it would have stayed the same way, you'd still be using rotary phones today, like an East Block nation. That's right. So, guys, I'm going to tell you this is where it's at. You should come and play over here if you want to enjoy it. Play it while it's here. The server is fresh and the time is early. You don't want to wait till it's been something that's been played a long time. Okay, so tonight let me go over who we have. We have Tricare Stanislaw and me. I'm playing this. This is my multi-class uh, Shadow Knight, Rogue, and a Wizard. It's based on crit spell damage, and I'll show you real quick what the stat sheet are just to make things short here. So crit modifier 210, crit rate 51%, and there's basically a mod. So the crit rate is all coming off of life spike and in these things. There's something really cool here. It will also come off these dots that land too. Welcome aboard, Scott Messersmith out in YouTube. And it will come off of this thing too. So basically, this thing also adds the same thing crit mod as that. You'll see the disease cloud and heat blood are going to hit real hard. Bam, like almost like direct damage type of spells. And we're going to be mowing these guys down and getting more AAs. I have 539 AAs, and I'm still going to work on my tanky AAs and all of that. Okay, let's talk about the gear real quick. Gear that I've still been using, I found out it's really good. From King Tormax, I put Strike of Health on it, the AUG. This is really good. There's a DPS ratio. Excellent item. We got these nice quest items from Josie helped us make it. Belt of Dwarf Slaying. He made this necklace. These are all great items. They all come from quests that you can get. They were on East TOV, I believe. Very nice. Some of these other things, I picked them up along the way and turned them into legendary. This from Kazakh Thule. What is this? That's from Plane of Hate. This is another one that was put together. Look at the haste speed and all that. So a lot of fun things. And like I said, there's another one there. This is all about having fun, your time, your way, and enjoy it any way you can. And they made it easier, so it is fun. That's the word, is fun. But also a cool thing about it, you can make this as hard as you want to. You can make it easy or you can make it hard. I'll give you an example. If you want to make it easy, just go in the bazaar and buy the best Plane of Time gear, and the game will be over in about a few days to a week. But if you want to make it a challenge, use in-era gear. Um, Only get gear that you pick up, which will be known as a self-found mode, which is coming out soon. And we plan to do that too, but do it in a group setting. So you'll get to see how that all works out. That's going to give you that time lock progression server feel. So I definitely, you want to tune in for when that comes around. Okay, I've said enough. We got a lot to clear. We're going to go Insanity Crawler. We can get the VOD in, and the Shay is going to be really hard. But iTrayer, we're going to get him. One of my favorite thumbnails if you're looking at it. So a quick question for Stanislaw there. Which should we get first? Should we go Insanity Crawler first?
Yes.
Okay, why is that?
Because it's literally the first one on the way. That's what I've always done. He's you go up here, go to the right, and he's the first one, and that way you don't have to backtrack.
Okay, who's running up
It's gonna
there?
be him, then the Din.
What's he doing?
Shay will be absolute last.
Oh, he's
I don't know.
pulling?
Tricare is going around exploring.
Are you pulling Tricare?
Yeah, just sticking around.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I always think that Insanity Crawler is good because when we try to do him on test server, he actually despawns, which is weird. I thought that was so weird.
I thought I heard El Nino come in.
You did?
I am here.
Oh, he's there. Okay. Hurry, El Nino. Okay, El Nino, how you doing?
Ready to rock, man.
Okay, we're in Akiva Ruins. We'll send you the invite. Okay, it nailed him. And he got meat for eat. Okay, so when you get in, I'll send you an invite.
I've been in.
Okay. Invite to Brackus. And DZ AdSent. Okay, you can port out to Dawnshire and just run it into Akiva Ruins, and then you'll see, talk to the DZ guy, and all right, we got our tank with us. Cool. Well, Stanislaw is our other tank. And so, guys, stay tuned for when we do the solo self, not solo self. Oh, you're already here. How'd you get here so fast? Okay.
Ninja.
Oh, okay. We need to get him some buffs.
I'm buffed up.
Okay, he's buff. All right. Let's go, guys. Follow the Stanislaw. What's the story behind the name Stanislaw? Why'd you choose that? Is it somebody famous?
You could say that.
Oh.
Beat the law.
Because he's the law.
I go with like ancient warlords and like Romanian. That's where I got Dragos from, and Romanian warlords and stuff like that from ancient times.
Oh, wow. Romanian warlord.
Polish. He was a Polak warlord, and I'm a Polak, so
Okay.
that's why I got Stanislaw.
He's famous, right?
I guess you can Google it. Yeah, the name is famous because it's been around for a while. It's passed down, and
That's cool. Okay, Trifair's #1 fan. No Effect is out there. He's a shout out to Tricare.
10-4, buddy.
Oh yeah, that's it. You got fans, Tricare.
Imagine that.
Yeah. How come these guys are going down in like 2 hits? Do you think? Well, I guess it's just their paper, like you said.
This berserker just crushes things.
Oh wow, that's okay. We're going this way, I guess. Yeah. This is just his warm-up time. Bring it in. Load up AOE.
Yeah, that's why it was super important that we come and do this easy stuff in Luckland before we level up.
You weren't kidding.
These would be a joke.
Yeah, you weren't kidding at all. Oh my. Yeah, the
They're
belly stuff was
humanoid, so
harder.
I'm getting the whatchamacallit, decapitates. I just hit something for 32,000 and 19,000.
I didn't put
Better,
any.
they're blue.
Yeah, I didn't put any into anatomy, because yeah, I put it into spell crit, but yeah,
So
good trash.
decapitate isn't an AA at all. It's just something that activates. So unfortunately, I can't turn it off.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about that. We'll have our challenge with the bosses.
I'll respec enchanter to make it a little bit more difficult.
No, this is fine. We know the difficult days will come. They will be upon us. This one has those little things that come up through the floor. They keep saying Yamakaka. Okay, we're gonna go south. Let's see. First time I saw Luckland, I actually thought this is kind of cool. I thought, you know, it's kind of cool that we got aliens here. Kind of thought it was neat.
I wonder if they escaped from Area 51.
That's what I was thinking. How'd they get here? Yeah, I remember the Insanity Crawler. Something we had to know about him. Oh, I assassinated him. What a miracle.
Ooh.
Yeah. Haven't seen that. I don't even have one rank in that. So he can only get level 48. Oh, there's those mine burrowers. Yep, got him.
Oh, I can remember the day when coming out here was the big deal, and you get the SETI weapons, and everybody
yeah.
wanted one.
Yeah, remember when those were hot stuff?
Oh yeah.
Wow, like a Senti Warhammer, yeah. I remember those days. Shaded Tome, 1 copper, don't want it. Okay. Little worm here. Hey, nice AAs here. I do like Lower Guck on my level 30 for AAs because the mobs never run away. Okay, Insanity Crawler over there. Gotta go down the hallway. How are we gonna do this? That's not him. That's a burrower thing. What's this way here? Mine burrower.
Directly to the east.
Oh, there he is.
Yep, there he is. They stole him from Dune.
Looking at you.
I forgot what he does. He has a mana drain, I think.
I believe he does. Don't say Dune, because then Salami will show up.
And then he'll
And
start
I'll die.
talking. Oh, that's so funny. That was the funniest
He sent
thing.
me so many. He sent me so many videos about Dune and like
He
the video
knows it.
game. I think it was.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say, I think it was a video game, and it's because I don't know anything about Dune. I haven't researched, I haven't looked up anything, but he was like the game and the movie, and he seems like he really likes it.
You know how much he likes it? We were playing Pantheon, and then Pantheon, that's like Dark Souls of MMO. If you even look to the right or left and take your eye off the screen, you can die. So we're in the middle of this fight, and we're like, okay, yeah, we got it and stuff. And then I was like, yeah, so what about Dune? And I asked him, I never knew, and I asked him about Dune. Next thing I know is Brackus dies and another guy dies, and he's still talking about Dune. And another person, like, it's so funny. And we're like, "Oh, what happened to Brackus?" And the other guy goes, "Oh, I don't know." That was the funniest thing. Yeah, and No Effect says, "What level do you stop at AAs?" Good question. I'm locking at level 31. I got one here at in Lower Guck. I've got 50 AAs at 30, 31. But
Do you
I'm
want a
thinking,
professional opinion, or do
yes,
you just want okay? So
professional opinion.
professional opinion, I would say this: after leveling, holy shit, I don't know how many characters I leveled so far. I feel like going directly to 60 is the best, depending on your classes. The reason why, like I said, with the SK Wizard Bard, the AoE build, it's 55. I stopped at 30, I stopped at 40, I stopped at 50, and I stopped at 55. Every one of those levels I stopped at, you're capped at damage. So you can't do a ridiculous amount of damage. Your damage is capped. Once I
Uh-huh.
got to 60, my damage cap went up so high where I was doing AoEs for 6,800. So at 55, it was only 3,000. At 50, I think it was only like 1,800. So I was really limited to what I could pull. Like when I was Dragon Necropolis, you pull all those mobs, you have to AoE them like 4 times. Well, in that 4 times, you have a lot of potential to die. But
Yep.
when you're 60, it's almost the exact same EXP. I want to say it is the exact same. If not, it's very negligible, like maybe 2 or 3% off. But you literally blast them twice and they all die. So it allowed me to pull bigger trains.
Wow, good pro tip. You know what? I was just gonna say, I noticed the same thing because I was like, yeah, it feels like the damage is a little capped at in lower Guck. Like, yeah, I could see the difference with this rogue here. I run him through at 53 even at Dragon's Necropolis, and it's like, wow, what a difference. But there was caps, and not only that, you're capped on your defense and your AC. So yeah, you're right. You got to be real careful because it's not too hard to kill them all. It's just the problem is getting back to the camp in one piece or having enough time to heal yourself.
If you're doing a paladin or a rogue, Chardock and Chardock B is your best friend. Get to 52, and I had a 52 paladin rogue. It's a paladin rogue monk, I believe, is what I was leveling. And I went to Chardock B, and every time I turned on attack, the mob died from Slay Undead. And then when I got to the living ones, it got assassinated by the rogue. I was literally pulling 30 and 40 at a time, and I only had like maybe 120 AAs because I stopped at 30 to get AAs initially. I got when I got to 52, I decided I would stop there. I ended up getting about 800 AAs in about 3 days in
Damn.
Chardock B, and this was before the XP bonus. Then I decided to say, hey, let's see how quickly I can grind. 52 to 58 was maybe about an hour and a half, maybe an hour tops. And then I went to the Acropolis, and it went from 58 to 60 in 40 minutes. But now he's
Wow.
got 1,100 AAs, and he can just destroy the place. But Chardock B, if you got Slay Undead or Assassinate, oh my God, or just Chardock with Assassinate is amazing.
Wow. So on my other SK Cleric Wizard, I'm probably gonna do Dragon Necropolis then. But where should I go after Lower Guck? I mean, I have a couple ideas like the Holio and places like that, but what's an
What
easy
level?
place? Level 31 right now. I kind of locked there so I get some A's, but I
So what
started thinking about
I would
like,
do,
yes.
because I mean, if you want to level fast, you want to level fast or you want to have fun.
Oh
If you
no,
want to,
level
if you want to
fast.
level fast, so I would go buy a bunch of those iron scrolls and go to Dulac and just pull the entire zone in one pull because they're instacasts, and that's what I did. In one pull, you can go from 30 to 50 probably, or damn near it.
If I can survive the pull, that's the thing. If they don't stun
That's the
me.
trick. You just got to go ahead and you got to get your distance. So when you start to build your pull, let's say you got 30, 40 mobs, take them out for a stroll first. Get your distance between them and you, then go run through the houses and pull more. Once you got 60 or 70 mobs, go take them for a stroll, get distance. So it's going to take 15 minutes to get the pull, but you're going to get 11 or 12 levels off that pull. That's what
Wow.
evens out.
Oh,
And
Dulax,
think about
that's
it,
right.
they come flying up to you. If you have to, you have your SK, so you got harm shield or whatever else. Pop your harm shield so they can all stack up on you. and then drop your iron scrolls. Drop harm shield, drop iron scrolls. Click, click, click. Like 2 clicks or 3 clicks will destroy them all.
Wow. What does Iron Scroll do again?
It's right click supernova, 2 charges, instant cast.
Oh, Supernova.
Yes, it's
Oh
awesome.
my
It'll crit for
God.
like 2K at 30. And once you get higher, it'll start critting for like 6K and it'll just disintegrate people.
Oh my gosh. Iron Scroll. Let me see. Let me check out Iron Scroll.
I just bought them all out. So I think the cheapest one was like 1,000 plat now.
Oh.
Every time they get cheap, I buy those things immediately.
Oh, you're right. Where does this come from?
Avatar War Cycle. I believe it comes off of statue or
Oh
I
my.
believe it's statue.
Wow. Check that Iron Scroll. 1 charge of Supernova. Oh my God. Dang. Okay. Well, Supernova does come pretty quick too. That's a great advice. It really is. My problem is surviving the pull. Okay, we're back. And so anyway, No Effect likes your tip. That's really good. And he needs to make, he says, he got a lot of alts he got to make. You're welcome, No Effect, out on YouTube. All right, let's kill this guy. All right, the bear is unleashed. Oh, I went in his butthole.
Come out!
I was like, where'd I go?
That was hilarious.
I went in his
I just see
bunghole.
a bear. Dude, an ogre to bear, you just charged in like a freaking missile.
Yeah, he is a missile. Let's light this guy up
Dude,
here.
that was awesome from looking.
Okay, focus of Arcanum. Oh, Frenzied. Let's go Frenzied. Oh, this guy's tough. Oh, check out that mana drain.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, be careful, Tractor. Well, you got pants. You should be okay with the pants.
I got 2 pair of pants.
Yeah, double pants.
Right?
And my dots are stacking.
My dots are stacking. That's funny.
Sure.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
My clicky buffs are stacking too. I'm happy.
Yeah, I wonder why everything's stacking now. That's so weird.
Because there's no druid here.
Stacks.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
But it was funny how he did test the aggro limits of Nexona. I like that.
This guy.
Yeah. I need to make a clip out of that.
Well, you know, a druid is nothing more than a weak ranger.
Yeah. Oh wow, look at this guy here. Oh yeah, Gary, come on. I have my mana-less nuke, so if it comes down to that.
Well, you never know. We might need them. Looks like they were having a hard time here.
Yeah, it's getting down there. We got 15% on him. Pretty soon we're gonna be doing finishing blow, and then that'll be it. There you go. There's your finishing blow. There you go.
This is for progression, so make sure you hail the dude.
Oh wow. Ooh, tough progression fight. Okay, did fading memory. Insanity Crawler, let's show what he dropped. And he dropped, here it is, the Mindworm hat. He dropped the Mindworm belt. And then this thing here is Glowing Orb of Luclinite. Whatever that's for. I think that was for some key or something.
That was for the Vexthal key. You don't need it no more.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
another reason why you want to come here, because they removed all those stupid choke points. No Vexthal key. You need the Emp key still, but you don't need a lot of keys. So yeah, life is good. You don't got to deal with sitting there camping stuff for 10 hours and then have somebody come and chaos it from you.
I'm going to be really looking forward to the Emperor. That's going to be a really good fight.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you can imagine. And there's some good stuff that one of the rags drops. The improved healing item. Okay, let me catch up with you guys. Oh, there you go. You're pulling the room. Gotcha. Yeah, get some AAs. You're right. And for you guys out there, if you're thinking about it, the Warrens is a great place to start out. If you're building new characters, one of the viewers left a tip to go to the Warrens and level up your Easter egg. That's right,
Don't give
guys.
away my my best leveling zone. I love the Warrens for every. That's where I start out at. Like I'll do. So when I make a new character, I told you I always throw a wizard in there because I use those iron scrolls, and then I'll go and use the respec to get rid of the wizard later. But you go in there into the Warrens at level 1, you run through and pull the entire zone, and use one click of supernova, and you'll get like 15 or 20.
Oh yeah.
So then you leave there, then you go to Unrest, or you go to the Mistmore, and then you get to like 35. Then you leave there, go right to Dulac, and you'll be 50. You'll be 50 in 40 minutes.
I went Warrens, then I went to Unrest, and then I went to Mistmore, and then I went to Lower Guck, doing the undeads. I'll catch up to you. Go ahead and take the loot, somebody.
Don't forget to hail the dude.
Yeah, and hail the dude too.
Lebowski's here.
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, we go this way here.
You call him El Duderino. That's El
Duderino.
Nino's name. El Duderino.
That's my next tune's name.
Really?
No.
My next tune's
Well,
name's
maybe.
Gregory House.
That's what we need to be for the self-found. We need to be all different derivatives of dude. He needs to be El Duderino. I'll be just the dude.
That's it. Yeah, that's
Then
it.
my character could be Dudette since he plays the female.
I'm gonna have to med up a little before we fight this guy.
Then Salami, if he comes and hangs out, can be non-stacking dude.
Non-stacking dude. That's funny.
So let's move up into here, and then I'll just pull all the trash.
Okay.
If you want, we'll just right here, and I'll just start pulling all of Vidin's area.
Okay, we'll set up here.
That way you guys can med.
Thanks. Okay, we'll med right here. Medding up. Yeah, you're right. This good thing we're doing it's at 53 because any higher and oh my gosh, I didn't realize there's so much light blue out here.
The only thing I was really disappointed in is when I found out the Wood Elf, they changed the creature for her Beast Lord.
Really?
Yeah.
What
What
is
the
it?
Wood Elf have?
A push.
Yeah, it's on live. It's a Treant. It's a little tiny Treant.
Right. Here it's not. It's a Drake.
Oh, I see. I was wondering about that. I was sitting there looking at different races today, and I was like, what do I want to do for myself found? And then I was like, wait a minute, because I was thinking about doing Beast Lord for Bloodlust. And then I was like, well, who's got the coolest pet? And I was like, wait a minute, there's a lot of races that have never been Beast Lord before. I wonder what they have. Do
There's
you
a
know
list.
what all the
There's a list someplace, and I can't figure out where I haven't run across it. But all the elves have drakes. And I forgot what the halflings have.
I wonder what they have.
halfling should have a goblin?
The
And
dwarves, goblins, right?
do what?
The dwarves, Beast Lord has goblins.
I didn't even think about a dwarf. Really? I didn't even think about a dwarf Beast Lord. That'd be awesome. Man, oh man, now it's making me think I definitely need to have Beast Lord now, damn it.
Uh-oh.
A gnome has that mechanical thing that's 8 feet tall.
Oh, are you shitting me?
Wow. That's cool.
No. Yeah, it's
They
a great
got
big
you got a big old like teamwork.
mechanical pig or something, yeah.
Oh my. Oh yeah, I've seen it. That's right.
I know it looks like the
Now-
jump piece.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I thought people were using like a pet illusion. I didn't realize that's their actual warder. That's the
Oh
shit.
man, that's crazy. That's awesome. That's from Plane of Innovation looking.
Yep.
Way cool.
Yeah, I hate that thing. I hate that thing for Play Innovation because you'd be running around the corner doing a pull, and all of a sudden you're blind, and it's like, oh shit, you're dead.
He's a tough guy.
Yeah, he's really tough.
I'm not gonna be proud of this moment, but we were me and 2 friends were on innovation leveling and having a good time, and we were in there for a while, and a power level of crew comes in, and I'm assuming they were foreigners because they didn't speak any English, and they had a lot of enchanters, like 8 or 9 enchanters. And when I say they didn't speak, they spoke broken English, very, very broken. And they told us that they were going to start power leveling, and that if we wanted to get in their group, they would give us half off. And I was like, we're leveling, we're not going to pay for it. Well, the a-holes just started taking everything, and they didn't give a shit. They just started taking. Well, Junk Beast was up, so I just accidentally pulled Junk Beast to their big, massive pile of mobs and killed them all.
That's funny.
Oops.
It's not my
Oopsie
proudest
daisy.
moment, but what the hell were they thinking? Just coming into a zone. Now, yeah, we were the only 3 in there, but they shouldn't just come into a zone. And since we were the only 3, there was no picks of innovation.
Wow.
So they were just like, we're just going to take it. And I'm like, well, you know what? We're going to fight for it, a-holes.
Remember that bot in the old Civ that we were messing with?
Oh, yeah, Josie. I don't
That
know
was
if you saw it.
awesome.
Okay, so we saw him, Tanis Wolf. I'll never forget the name. So there's we're on Rizalona, and that was a box server back then, and you probably were on that one too. Anyway, there's a guy named Tanis Wolf, and he had a box crew, and Old Seb, and he was like down in Old Seb in Emperor Chotal's room. And what happened was he was there, and I forgot what had happened. Like, oh yeah, it was killing everything or something like that. And so what we did is we kind of were able to train a few mobs in there and to get his timing a little bit off. And then after that, he didn't have he lost something like one of the characters. It was just a little bit off, and then so he was just sitting there. You know, we were gonna say, okay, he's gonna wipe and stuff. So we started to res his characters, and he had his MQ2 set to auto res, accept any res, and so we'd res. No, they wiped. I think it was they all wiped, and then so we res one character, or maybe it was the other way. They were all dead first. Was that right, Brackus?
I think they were trying to pull everything, and then we kind of lured them into the water. His tank.
Oh, that was the teak version. Yeah.
Teak.
Okay, so yeah, the teak version was this. That was last year, and what had happened was there was another guy. It was a Japanese box team, because they had the Japanese names, and so it was in Trakanaz Lair in the Tolapumj camp. And I asked in OOC, anybody taking the camp, and nobody said anything. And they have a box response that automatically will respond with an AI response. And so what we did was we're like there, and then they're just, you could see it's auto pulling stuff. So I pulled one of the mobs away from them, and they chased it. The bard and some other character chased it all the way down into the water. Problem is since it's an MQ2 thing, it doesn't know how to get out of the water. So it got stuck in the water. It was their tank, and then the bard both got stuck in the water. And then Tolapumj and all that stuff spawned up there and killed the rest of the group. And then next thing that happened is we helped, the tank got killed too. So then we started to res them one at a time. There's a video on it if you want to see it. It's called What Do We Do with the Box Team or something. It's last summer. And there's a thing where it shows a warrior. He's underwater. It's Ixar warrior, and he's under the water and all that. But yeah, check it out what we did, and
I had a similar one.
Yeah.
In Seb, same shit, but he was in Disco. We found him all the way back in Disco because we kept asking if anybody was camping anything. We didn't see. Now we didn't have macro quests, so we didn't have the fancy map, so we couldn't see anything. So we just had to clear back. Well, everything was up, so we go back there. Sure enough, there's this dude back there, and you can tell he's auto pulling. It's 100%. Everything is automated. So we're like, dude, this is bullshit. And we're like, let's fuck with him. His warrior would aggro anything that was pulled near him. So that was the one thing that got me. I think that's the one thing that turned it off immediately, or turned me onto it, was as soon as I went to go pull something and his warrior was near it, it just immediately run after it and go and grab it. And I'm like, why are you casting me, asshole? And at first I didn't really, and I was like, wait a minute, this is all automated. So what we did is one of the other guys pulled a huge train, feigned death that was just waiting there. I pulled one mob to his warrior. His warrior literally followed it all the way to the train. Then I feigned death. His warrior pulled the train back to camp. We round the corner back there, and there's all of his corpses. Every one of them are dead.
Then you should just like res one of them because like you could res whatever character, and then when it gets up, it gets killed. And if you do that enough times, we figured out you need about 20 times and he'll de-level if he were full experience. So one of the guys we actually de-leveled. He wasn't like full maxed out. So we'd just keep popping a res like that.
I don't care. I was going to say, I don't care if you use some automation. I don't care about any of that stuff. I know some people are against, but the thing about it is if you're at your computer playing the game, that's all that matters to me. It's the AFKers that, and I know here, I guess you're allowed to AFK, and that just, I don't know, it bothers me. Why do you play the game? And then people will counter it with, well, I work full time. Well, then pick a pastime thing to do that doesn't require you to actually do anything. You know, it's like, this video game should be played. It shouldn't be just AFK'd. And I got a real life friend that AFKs every video game he plays. And I just go, why? Why are you playing then? You're not playing the game. You're just booting up your computer and letting something do something. I never understood AFKing.
I think it's that whole AI trend.
It's a sore subject because people will counter it with a million different, this is why I do it or whatever. But I look at it as if you're going to do something, do it. It's like automation work, work at, everybody want to say, I don't want robots at my work. It's going to cause people to lose jobs, but then they'll go home and turn all the automation on in the video game and then sit down and watch Netflix or something or go to sleep. And then they'll get up in the morning and be like, I can't stand there's robots at work. And it's like, dude, pick and choose here. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
We can move up to Vidin. Sorry.
Okay. Moving up. To the din.
If Rabbit Bear just wants to charge in, go ahead.
This guy has a lot of hit points. Lots of. Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay, yeah. Where's that piece of rocks? And Suit and Ty Gamer. All right. We are going to be doing pop progression after we're done with this. For sure.
Yeah, so right now we're kind of like in between Luckland and Velios. Barely in Luckland, but kind of mingling between the two because we're trying to do all the low-end content without having to just trivialize it.
There you go, guys. You heard that right. Oh, and Suit and Tie needs the progression. Well, when we're doing it, we'll get you flagged. I'm not sure what's involved. It's probably just killing some bosses. Look at the power of the bunny.
Oh, I just found out I can double slow you guys.
You can?
Yeah, check it out. Check the screen. You got Turgor Swarm and Turgor's Insects.
Wow, another cool thing about this. Okay, there's Turgor Swarm. Oh my gosh, what is his hit rate now? Like 0?
He's not even hitting.
You're stacking slows.
Oh my gosh! Now we know why Salami was so mad. He's like, you cannot get so slow.
He couldn't even land a Druid dot or a nuke, and you're stacking Melos, stacking slows.
Oh my gosh! That's why he's so mad. Wow! Oh my gosh! Shaman for the win. Totally deballing. Any mob that can be slowed is going to be deballed. He's not even swinging his arms. Look at that.
He's not.
We deballed him. He can't even swing the arms. Oh, there you go. Once.
Mine is 140% slow, I think.
Oh my god. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's going in his rage. Watch out, Stanislaw. Careful.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy laughing. This is hilarious.
He must. Oh, there he did. I'll toss a heal on you. Wow, he did his enrage thing, huh? Ooh, Toe Twister Legendary. Let's check it out. Okay, guys. So let's see what we got here. We got a Hama Skybreaker, Lightning Surge. That looks kind of good. 13.6. We have the Toe Twister, a Bard Song. Okay, wow, interesting. Lowering hate lowering. We have another song. So the Vadin must have been a bard. Brel's Mountainous Barrier, Paladin. Okay, Forever's got a Paladin, and we have Shade Rock Amulet. All right, the Skybreaker looks interesting. 2619 is actually quite decent. I got last time I got that Edge of Honor was a little better than this, but this is pretty cool. Okay, who wants
Tricare
what?
needs to look for some cool proccing weapons like that. I don't know if Skybreaker is any decent, but you need to get Bloodlust on Tricare, and for the mobs that
Yeah.
really like this fight, I don't think you needed a lot of heals. Then you get up there and drop your Bloodlust, and it's like 12 seconds of just every swing as a proc. You need to find you some cool proccing weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on getting my heals totally up.
Nope, not anymore. You're going full DPS because we're just going to double slow everything.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, now, like early on I was thinking, wow, it's we're killing it so fast, and then we get to these guys like, yeah, I love that double slow. Okay, well, let's see what's left on it. Nobody wanted any of the goods?
Pass.
Okay, I'll pick it up. So now I can see, holy smoke, you can pretty much neuter him so he can't do anything at all. Oh my gosh, we've just, even at level 53, guys, if you're curious, we're at level 53 using in-era gear. Then, oh my gosh, that shaman is just going to be so boss. Wow, we've solved our problems.
Sick.
Double slow. Let's wait for Brackus.
Oh, sorry.
Double slow. That's just incredible.
I double slowed myself. No, just kidding.
Yeah. But the fact that you can do that's insane.
That's how I used to get the Earthshaker to work.
Whoa.
You got to slow yourself because when you were slowed, your proc rate went through the roof.
Oh, really?
The
Wow.
proc rate modifier went through the roof when you were slowed. And so I only did it like a couple of times. I told you we did it a few times. We pissed off so many people I didn't want to do it anymore because we did it in tactics, and then we did it in to try it out. We did it in Kazakh Thule, and we pulled the entire zone of Kazakh Thule. It took us like 20 minutes to make the pull. There was like 5 of us there. And then I had the Earthshaker. I had to slow myself because I had my Shaman and Warrior there. So I slowed myself, which was a huge pain in the butt because I had to take every piece of armor off to be able to get slow to land. And then as soon as I hit attack, my screen locked up and I was like, oh shit. And then I would unlock everything was dead. And that's
Oh
what
my
happened in
gosh.
tactics. And that's why we pissed people off because the whole zone would lock up. We're like, oh shit, sorry.
A server crash. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so we didn't do it very
hilarious.
often. But it was
Oh,
fun to
man.
be able to do it at least.
And let me
So
see what.
you're using shaman slow and what else?
What, you're talking about Brackus?
Yeah.
He's probably using AA.
An AA Turgor's Swarm and then Turgor's Insects. So they stack
Okay.
like mallow.
And out there, Sweater Goblin says the Ranger Epic Bow has a slow proc that can slow unslowable stuff. I heard about that before. That's way cool. Somehow I assassinated him.
I got the Ranger Epic and I put it on the pet and it doesn't proc. So obviously pets don't proc crap.
Yeah, that's the pets. Oh my god, so bad when it comes to procs. Once in a blue moon, the proc will come.
Well, they seem to proc the paladin. That's been
Yeah,
pretty good.
they have like their favorites.
Yeah, my pets on my pet class or whatever proc the Garns and the Hopebringer, no problem. But it seems like anything with a slow proc on it, they don't want to proc because I gave them that Ranger sword that is Turgor's, the two-hander from Garner. They didn't want to proc that. They didn't want to proc the Ranger Epic. They didn't want to proc Wheel Sapper. I gave them 2 Wheel Sappers and they still didn't want to proc them.
On my pets class, I had 3 pets. I give them 2 Will Sappers on each. 6 Will Sappers. Still don't want to proc it. Deballed.
Well, I wonder if they've got the game set so it won't work.
Yeah.
Because they're figuring it's going to be overpowered.
I think so. That's probably too OP'd. Here comes the Yamakaka.
Just the Mage Epic alone is okay. You don't need slows. Slows would be nice. But actually, honestly, I have them because I got a Beast Lord. But I was gonna say most things. I did Fenton Road today with just myself, and oh my god, my pet destroyed everything.
Wow. So for you guys out there, does the proc rate turn up like a number, like the higher the number, the better? Is that how you guys look at it? Because let me check this out here. I don't know if it has a proc number on, not on this weapon, but I've seen some of them with proc numbers on them, only like 10. Then I've seen stuff that has 370 on it, like a high number.
We can move up.
Yeah. Oh, we're coming up to this guy. This is one of the cool bosses. This guy has a big bad knockback.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I will say though, I sort of like that paladin ranger combination with the bow.
Yep.
You can kill just about everything. It's either human or undead.
Yeah, the ranger is pretty powerful. One of our players, Isops, that played the rogue all the time, told me I should go try out SK, ranger, and rogue, because he said that what you can do is that the ranger gets headshot, the rogue gets assassinate, and then the thing is with the bow, you can it'll proc the poisons, which is really crazy.
I'm pretty sure this guy's got a mana drain too.
Yeah, I forgot. He has a blind, I remember.
Welcome to Luckland. Everything's got a mana drain.
The new mechanic. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my little alt over to Dulax and take your advice. Go level up over there. That's a great place.
Another thing to do is when you get to like in your 50s, lower 50s, is go hit up Umbral Plains, start swarming there, because then you can get rich while you're leveling.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of money. Lots. I think last night my character came in with almost 10 grand. But you know what? I think you could kill the mobs in Dragon Necropolis faster than Umbral Plains.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like they just go down so fast.
All right, sorry. I'm just enabling. I didn't realize I didn't have a couple skills not enabled.
Oh, what skill were you missing?
Dragon Punch.
Oh yeah. How about do you get that one's called Wall of Steel?
Yeah, it's called Brachus.
Oh yeah. But there's one that triggers 100 kicks or 100 punches.
I haven't looked for that. I heard everybody talking about that. I haven't looked that up.
Yeah, they have that. That's supposed to be what makes the monk so crazy good. Ooh, we know what he's dropping. Guess what? He's got the red light, the flashing party light. He has got the monk weapon. Yeah, I can imagine that thing in Legendary is probably pretty good. Yeah, I can assassinate these guys all the live long day, but other stuff, it's gonna be hard. And Sweater Goblin, no, you don't need the key for that Vextal to get in. Oh, it's a healer out there, haha. All right, loot up. Yeah, the key, oh boy, that would be a mess.
You get a double slow. You get a double slow.
It's so funny. It's like they totally neutered them.
So that was something I noticed today with my pet class was I have the Malo mask because it's a mage. It's the mage has the Malo mask,
Yes.
and then I also have the Malo AA, so I can double stack Malo with those. Well, the interesting thing is the AA Malo is insta click, and it's got some really good range, so I use it to pull. But the Malo mask, I can click like a bard. I can click it and run around, and it still lands on the mob.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I'll run up and I'll Malo it with my AA, and then as I'm backing up, I click my mask, and then I got the AA sent from the Necromancer, so I have double Malo sent before it even gets into camp. I slow it, and then I dot the shit out of it.
That's crazy.
A scandal.
No scandal. Scandal. Yeah, that's incredible, man. I love this. You can do things that you always dreamed of doing.
Clear. Whenever you're ready. I don't know where you want to set up. Like on live, we always put casters behind him, behind that wall to try and line of sight it.
Yep.
Rock.
I don't know if you guys want to sneak around back.
Okay, I'll sneak around back. Yeah.
Yep. So just come into the room and hug the left wall. When you come in, just hug left, and we'll sneak around back.
Okay, good. He can't see me. Yeah, going around back, guys. There you go. Yep, he's flashing the traffic light signal. Red light, green light, red light, green light. Cool looking mob.
Oh, we got action.
I did it. I did it. Where the hell did you go?
Oh,
Did you get
back.
Blinded.
blasted?
Yeah, you get
Blinded.
knocked back. Yeah, just use your map to drive back into range.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I really like about the monk and the warrior too. I have stone wall or stone stance, and I also have evasive. So I got two different whatchamacallit, defensive.
Wow. This one, I don't know what cures it.
Purified body. Alright, dropping aggro.
Good job.
I was sitting there like, and, oh yeah, I got radiant cure. Oops. Like when fire lands. Magic.
Yeah, I landed magic on him. He does have a lot of hit points.
Welcome to the Luckland.
Yeah.
I was about to say that. Welcome to Luckland, the land of no mana and 1,000,000 hit points for everything.
Get the fight in the dark.
And then,
Just-
yeah, because I got blinding fury going, so I'm blind as well. But then you got Gates of Discord where everything's I can chat to you. Get
He keeps knocking me back in summoning. I feel like a
Dude. Gates of Discord though too. When we first got into that, the mobs hit so hard and so fast. Like I'd never seen people die. Because I was playing a healer when we first got into Gates of Discord on Mythmar, and oh my dear Jesus, like I'd go to target somebody, heal them, and they're dead. I'm like, never mind.
Careful, Stanislaus. Save yourself.
Yeah, I just dropped. Sorry.
Go just drive back on him.
Look at Strike here. Who needs a druid? So I went to Open World 8 today, and the Eerie Chest was up. I dropped them
Yeah.
and Enchanted Shield. I was like, awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't have anything going on, and I was just sitting down eating dinner, so I was like, I'll just sit here for a little bit. And the Eerie Chest spawned again, another shield. I'm like, holy shit. I got
Wow.
3 shields back to back.
That's sweet. You combined them, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was up there a bit ago, and I got the Wand of Mastery Fire.
Oh, good. Nice.
Good job, guys.
Yeah. Wow. Good thing we didn't do this at 60. Oh gosh, he would just be dead. We breathe on him and he'd
Yep.
be dead. What's this he put on me? Touch of Mistress? Oh, it looks like a curse. 1
That-
hour.
That's why I really hope all this is open when it's the self-found, because there's a lot of this content that we could do at 50 that would make it really fun and really hard. But
Yes.
if you have to unlock it, then we're gonna have to level up to unlock all this stuff. By the time we get here, we're gonna be 60. And
Yeah.
it's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be pointless.
You're absolutely right. Check out what drop. Fist of Acrylia. The ratio is 16.82 on it. Very nice. There's a Chanter spell. Maelstrom. That's a mage spell. I'll go and pick it up from mage. And Mark of the Neighborhood Stalker. Druid spell.
You know what?
Yes.
Those fists, I got similar. Those fists need to go to what you want, Tricare. That could be one of his blood the bloodthirst procs.
All right, Tricare, go for it.
Those are some really nice fists.
And Puddlefoot says he got into pop today. Oh yeah, Puddlefoot, we'll be catching up with you.
Did that curse come off you at all?
Yeah, thank you so much. Looks like I still got the buffs, yeah.
It's nice being in Plains of Power because there's not as many people packed in those zones. And it's just, I don't know, it's slower, it's calmer, it's very relaxing.
That's good.
When I
Bracken's
was in Pop,
AFK.
or when I was in Plain of Knowledge earlier today, there was only 18 people in Knowledge. And I was like, oh, finally a zone that doesn't have a gajillion people. Now, maybe there's
Yeah.
multiple shards, I'm not sure, but it was very, very relaxing.
Yeah, the bazaar gets really packed and a little laggy. But what's cool is they had some the thing in the patcher that it optimized my memory, so I haven't had that strange crash yet.
Oh, now you talked about it.
So I'll tell you one thing that's weird. I probably should report was go to Plain of Knowledge and hit Shift T to open up your titles. I did that and I crashed and I was like, huh, that's weird. Maybe it was just the game crashing. So I logged back in, hit Shift T again, same thing. I did it 3 times back to back. So if you open up your title like Shift T in Plain of Knowledge, apparently it crashes.
Wow. Wonder why. My titles are Baron, Duke, Hero, Marauder, Master, Sage, Sir, and Veteran. You know, what do you think is tomorrow we can do Griegs because that's one of the easy ones. And then eventually we got to do Caddyshaw. That's going to be a challenging one.
Yeah, that might be a 55 or higher one. I'm not sure. Well, we can try a 53, but he's a tough one.
He's a tough cookie. But there's mechanics I remember with that, but I think we could do it.
Right. But this server might be different. That's what I'm truly curious about because a lot of mechanics on Razor changed on this server.
Yeah, they might have declawed him a little bit.
Right. I think in Velios all we have is North TOV and Sleepers left, I believe, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's it.
We haven't killed Tormax, have we? Or no, we
got
did.
him,
We did kill Tormax. That's right.
Oh, we smoked him.
Yeah, he wasn't
That's right,
because
that was the night that we did Avatar, I believe, as well. So shit, yeah, Kale's done. All we have is Sleepers and North TOV. So yeah, we're really limited to stuff we could. I don't know. Sleepers, I told you we could probably do everything but Carafem.
Yeah. Yeah, I only have 216 spell damage. That'd be tough to hit Carafem with.
Let's rock and roll out of here.
Okay, following you. Okay, go north.
Anybody who's done a Sleeper's Key knows this area. Or not Sleeper's Key, Vextal Key. Spent many, many moons here.
getting a lot of eggs over here.
Same.
Yeah, I think I've only gotten like 2.
Yeah, that's about right.
Thankfully, oh, son of a bitch. You had to say, I was going to say, thankfully, I haven't gotten any. I just got one. Yeah, I'm sick and tired. I got so many eggs.
I just don't open them anymore. I don't care.
I think I might have cracked the code, though. Here's a pro tip. This one's I don't know if it's not 100% confirmed. Maybe somebody else can try it. So I was trying because I was sick and tired of having all these eggs in my inventory, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try something. So it's just the game's an RNG. It's just a random numbers, right? So I was like, well, here, I'm going to try some. So I went and got, I think, 8 legendary eggs, and I clicked them all at the same time, and I got the legendary basket.
Whoa.
I'm like, I wonder if, and I also got 2 Augs too, by the way, 2 legendary Augs. So I wonder that if the more eggs you click simultaneously, you're going to get a better drop rate or a better chance. So give that a shot. Give that a shot, maybe. I don't know.
And welcome aboard, Holy Macro, out in our YouTube channel. Thanks for dropping by tonight. Good to see you, as usual.
Come drop a deuce with us.
Yeah, thank you for deuce dropping visit.
The part is some of these people could be dropping a deuce and just watching a YouTube stream.
You know what? Because when I actually do drop a deuce, I bring my phone to the bathroom and then like watch all sorts of stuff. So they could be watching us while they're pinching a loaf. Hence the name.
Pretty sure everybody does that.
Yeah.
Yeah. My boss went into the bathroom and he left his phone connected. He didn't realize the Bluetooth was still connected to the shop speaker.
Uh-oh.
We're like, you're lucky you didn't pull up your porn, buddy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
The
Somebody's
whole
been
shop
naughty.
would have known. Yeah, it was just like YouTube streams or something. We kept hearing little like random streams, and I'm like, dude, turn your shit off.
That's funny. When I used to be a contractor back in the tech days, I was at Bank of America in San Francisco, another egg, and the president of the division, I was at the mortgage, Bank of America mortgage. He goes into the bathroom, and when he came out, he didn't wash his hands. And a big old stinky little deuce he dropped in there, and he didn't wash his hands or anything. Just came running right out, ready to shake hands with new people at the meeting.
Yeah, I pointed that out to my son every time we go to the bathroom when he was little. I'd point out, you guys can move up, by the way, to me. And I'd say, I said, don't stare at people, but when you're in the bathroom, pay attention to who comes out of a stall and who doesn't wash their hands.
Yeah.
Just kind of use your peripherals and watch. And I don't know how many times he caught people doing that. And he's like, Dad, those guys didn't wash their hands. And then we were at like a rest stop someplace with the McDonald's, and we're just getting some food on the way. And you see the guy touch everything. And it's like, yeah, now you're going to go into, or at the store or whatever. And he goes and grabs a shopping cart. And I said, now you understand why when we come home, first thing we do is wash our hands. Before you touch anything in the house, you wash your hands.
That's right.
It's just, I watched a guy stick his hand. This was hilarious. They were at the checkout lane at the store. The guy sticks his hand down the back of his pants, underneath his underwear. You can see his underwear band over his hand, scratches the living crap out of his a-hole, and then puts his hand right back on the shopping cart.
Oh
and
my gosh.
It's so disgusting. And then you look like 3 aisles over, and there's a little kid sitting in a shopping cart with his mouth on the handle, just because it's a little kid. It's just disgusting.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to pick up a few germs to help get that resistance up.
Within reason. Within reason, man. I'm not going to go and get that guy's asshole and go lick it and be like, well, I just need to get, what the hell is it? It was called the herd immunity. I need to go get. No.
Oh, you get pink eye, man.
Oh, that's funny.
I'll go fart my son's pillow, and that'll be good enough.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Yeah, the things creep up.
Yeah, you see somebody come out of the bathroom without washing their hand. They want to shake your hand. You pull that hand back. You're like, nope.
Yeah, I'm a germaphobic. I can't stand it. Like, I wash my hands religiously, and I'm not like monk or anything, but it's just I can't stand that stuff. And I'm very, very in tune when it comes to that. Like, I'll see somebody and I'm like, I know that person's disgusting. Don't touch anything or don't go anywhere near them because, everything near them is infected.
Chocolate pretzel, anyone?
A chocolate pretzel.
Exactly. Stink palm it. But that's what we need to do, by the way, for our cell phone, guys. We all need to pick a character, or we need to either pick a movie and all be characters from the movie, like Idiocracy, or we all just need to pick different movie characters. And let's see if anybody on the stream can find out who's who and what's what.
But what if I want to be Pinchaloaf too? Or Pinchaloafs?
Pinchaloaf.
Now, you're gonna be the dude.
Pinchaloafs. Or the dude. Yeah.
And you're gonna be the dude, and Brackus can be Soap Check. He can be John Goodman's character, screaming about his friends dying face down in the muck.
That's why we have rules.
Yeah, what the hell is in the briefcase? Oh, it's just my dirty undies. You want to stay out of this doorway. I'm going to try and clear everything out.
This is going to be easier since no death touch.
I believe they're still managing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a pain in the ass. This on live was.
Well, that was pretty anticlimactic.
For what?
That red guy just went down like dunk.
Oh, he's just a yard trash.
Oh. Why did you shrink me for?
Because I got a shrink bracer, and I'm going to shrink everybody from now on.
Oh, I won't be able to get over the stairs there.
That'll just add for the comedy effect.
I was like, help.
You get real small, that spider mine's going to get you.
Should we move up?
Yeah, it's just Shay in here now.
Okay.
So I don't know how you want to fight him, because when you kill the fake one, the real one spawns in there, I believe in the middle of that carpet, and there's a mana drain, and I don't know. I guess we can probably heal pants through it.
Yeah. Okay, it's game on. Let's see what happens here. Okay, AoE incoming. Get up. There we go. Up here. Oh, these guys are a little tougher.
These will just keep respawning over and over again. Real Shay is in there. We need to kill Real Shay.
Okay. Oh, they do respawn even with the non-respawn zone? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move in. Okay.
Mechanic.
Move in here. Okay, here's the Shay. Okay, this is the real Shay?
Yeah.
Okay, Brackus needs a heal. Let me try to put a baby heal on you. Okay, let me see if maybe I can help you. I got a heals coming. I got the flickering flame coming. There we go, another one coming. There you go, slowly. I can pop AoEs while I heal you. Okay, back over to the Shay.
Focus on the shade.
Yep, all on the shade. I gotta reposition. Ooh, tough fight. Shooting me up. Hang on a second.
Yeah, I think I remember on live, each one of those ads were off tanks. We'd pull them out of the room one at a time, off tank them all, and then finally go in for Shay. And this was a very tough fight.
I got
Yeah.
2 on me.
Okay, I'll try to peel off and get it. Oh, you get it, Stanislaw. So far, I haven't been hit by mana drain. Let me heal Brackus. Heal coming, Brackus.
Happened.
Okay, got you heal. There you go, you're back up. This would be real hard with the death touch.
Yeah.
Once you chromatic disruption, huh?
Yeah. I was going to say on live, I played a Paladin. Well, on Mischief, sorry. On the TLP, I played Paladin. And so I got to take the death touches a lot. So
Well,
yep, every minute or whatever when she goes, you get ready, taunt, I die, I get rest.
We used to use a druid for that.
Got 1 on me.
Okay, can Stanislaw help you? Help him? I'm gonna heal Brackus.
If you run to me, I can taunt him.
Yeah. I try to come back over here. Heal for Brackus.
Get down.
Yeah, just stand right next to us. There's no point in being on the other side of the room.
Yeah. Okay, back on shape. I'm gonna pop him with a harm touch in a moment.
Okay, doubting him.
Here we go, harm touch incoming. You know it's a tough fight when you have to use harm touch on him. Oh, this mofo is tough. Drop and heal on Brackus. Got her. Nice. Next victims. Okay, Tricare. Pop and heal and Tricare. You're up. Good.
Yeah, getting stunned and summoned.
Yep. I'll go in burn mode. That will take him down real quick. Okay, he's down. Next victim. Next one down. There we go. Yes. Good job, guys. Wow. And welcome Volmond out there on YouTube. Thanks for joining us, Volmond. Oh, yeah, guys. That was a tough fight. Where is the shade? There it is. See what we got on loot. Gonna link it. And she dropped Shaman spell, level 60. That's Brackus. Beast Lord spell. Mage spell. I'll pick that up from Mage. The flowing gossamer cloak. What's this mask here? It does true sight. One does levitation and mantle of fortitude. All the stuff is at the basic level. It isn't big time level, but who knows? Maybe it's good. Granting greater enhanced night vision. That's all it is. And the levitate does that. Cloak is best in slot for Bard. Sells for a lot, he says. The flowing, really? Why is that? Skulls?
It's got the singing. It's got the singing. Look at the
Flowing gossamer cloak?
Cloak or mask?
yeah. There's a cloak that's got the singing mod on it.
Oh, this one's pure caster, no bard.
Yeah. Yeah, wrong one, he said. Yeah.
Yep. The other one I got that dropped twice, and I sold them, I think, for like 17K a piece.
Whoa. Big
Yeah,
money.
it's no joke.
Yeah, that's no joke at all. Singing mod. Oh my. Another reason to come back and farm this. This would be kind of tough to farm. Let's see, what are the spells? Yeah, so there's some spells, Beast Lord spell and a Shaman spell and other stuff. Help yourselves, guys. Help yourselves.
You know who's going to be a really tough fight? Saru. Oh my dear
yeah.
Jesus, he's a tough fight.
That's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to that. And same with Thought Horror, Overfiend, and all those. So let's plan it out. We are on Wednesday. The big action should start, like, I guess tomorrow we should be doing like Grieg and maybe Caddyshaw. What do you think? I didn't think Caddyshaw was that tough. I mean, he's not as hard as like Thought Horror Overfiend, I felt was harder, and then that Burrower Beast. But you never know. It could have just been the way we were doing it. Did everybody get some loot? Another successful night out here. And Skull says you guys can do Saru as long as you kill the 4 gatekeepers to make the key.
So the Pastorian or whatever the hell they are, those little guys, I didn't realize that he'll call them to his aid. So I'm sitting there fighting them the first time, and all of a sudden, a couple ads happen. I'm like, it's okay. And I was like, oh, they're just kind of tough. Then another one. I was like, oh shit, and they killed my pet.
Oh wow.
I found out very quickly. You kill the 4 of them first, which takes maybe 10, 15 minutes. You go through the 4 little pyramids, kill them, and then click your arc key to warp up to Saru.
That's right. Well, let's see on the how we're doing. I'm wondering. So we got Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Those would be the Friday, Saturday, Sunday would be the big nights. What do you think by that time? What should we do? Because we still have. I wonder if we can how far we could go. Because this Shea boss, I remember before was pretty tough.
I'm trying to think of which zones, because I don't know. I'm stressed out about I'm thinking that we can't do it, but here I am holding us back. Maybe North TOV or Sleepers or SRA.
Okay. Those would be like weekend ones, huh? Like Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, right. And I think SRA is doable by us. It's really not terribly hard. But then if SRA is doable, then North TOV should absolutely be doable. And that's the thing about it is we've geared up substantially since the last few times. So that's why I'm thinking that we should probably finish off Velios and give North TOV and Sleepers a run for their money and see where we can get.
Good idea. So that would be like a Friday and Saturday.
Absolutely.
Okay. Then Thursday we should probably do like Grieg and Caddyshaw. Oh, you know what? They also have those easy drive-by raid bosses. They have LC Kata and Nathan, the Necromancer. That Nathan guy's pretty tough, or at least he was.
Yeah, I always forget about them. That would be worth it.
Yeah, so we can lump those into the easy mode stuff. And then there was a vampire in the vampire tower, but we'd probably smoke him. He's only
Grimling,
in his
right?
50s. What's that?
Is that the one in Grimling Forest?
No, he might be in there. Yeah, it might be. There's just a vampire at castle, and it's all vampires in there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
he's
pretty cool.
That's reminded me of Demiplane. Demiplane of Blood had a bunch of little vampires and castles, and that I've never really explored that zone, and that was actually really interesting. I hate the zone; it sucks, but it was interesting to finally explore it.
Oh, you mean Theater of Blood?
Theater of Blood, yeah, sorry.
Oh, that was an incredible zone. Oh my gosh. We did so much in Theater of Blood to gear up. Oh, and then they have some of the raid mobs are different. Like the guy that's on the island, he looks like the devil, and he's got the good weapons.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
with the
DPS race.
knockback and stuff.
Yep, that was a good one. Yeah, Depths of Dark Hollow. Yeah. Well, okay then. We'll wind it up for tonight, and then guys, test out, work on your spare time, test out your new builds for the self-found thing, and then tomorrow we'll hit up. We can hit Griegs, Kadisha, LC Kata, and those other just drive by and knock out all those easy ones. And then Friday, which will be the day after that, will be your choice, either Sleepers or NTOV. NTOV will be good because
That's
it'll
what
be
I'm
really
thinking.
interesting. Really, because if we can get past Arianar, it won't be too bad until we get to
Right,
Vulak.
right.
And that'll be really epic Friday stuff. Saturday can be Sleepers. Would be interesting if we can kill the Sleeper. Very interesting at 53. That just throw everything on its head. But we did
Scarafan
good.
isn't terribly difficult. He's just a really long fight, and I think he hits hard enough where I don't think the heal pants will be enough.
Ah. But
So
Brackus has got
it
double
definitely,
slow.
yeah. Well, there you go. That might make it happen. I was going to say it's definitely going to be a Josie and Tricare for North TOV and Sleepers because we're going to want the extra heals.
Yeah. Do you guys notice that it was a little easier tonight? You know what I think is when the druid left doesn't play with us, I think it made it easier for some weird reason because of the scaling
Well,
maybe.
let's find somebody to join us and
No,
just
I'm
stay in
just
another
kidding.
zone.
I'm just kidding.
Let's find two people to join our group, and when we pick up
Yeah.
the DZ, there you go. Now, when you pick up the DZ, that's what I got a question about. So if you pick up the DZ with two people, it scales for two people, right? It doesn't rescale because it's already been generated. So if you add people to it, it doesn't scale up. So why
Well,
don't we just get 6 people, pull the DZ, and then those 2 people can leave?
yeah, you know what? I think okay, so the way it was back on the test server is if you did like group missions and things like that, we noticed this in the the broken mirror expansion. When you put people in there, it'll scale and average out the levels, and that's what it'll do. So we won't notice it because we're all the same level. Because we would notice it before, like you put a level 70 in there and a level 100, you'd notice the mob color would change. It'd get lower and lower for the high levels, but it does have that ability to scale, so that's probably what they're doing, and it scales as you go. But once you aggro one mob, that mob you're aggroing, it won't scale. It'll just stay locked at the level. But either
Gotcha.
way, that's good. I mean, who knows? Maybe we I wonder what Serial Leader and his woman are doing. They were playing Pantheon with us. Maybe they're enjoying that, but who knows, you know? You never know. Alrighty, guys. Good run tonight. Yeah, if we get 2 more in here, oh my gosh, I bet you it's going to get really, really hard, but then it'd be crazy.